welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and it is Memory DEX Monday. And today, since I messed up and didn't do Reindeer Club last Thursday, I thought maybe we would do a Christmas Memory DEX card today. And this one is probably going to be one of the most simple Memory DEX cards you can make, because I started with a Christmas card. That's it. I'm using the front and the back of the Christmas card. And the only thing is I wanted the tab on this side because I wanted to be able to showcase the snowman. And I just had my dies, there they are right in front of me. So I'm going to move this one to the side, show you what we're doing. I started with this Christmas card. But see, if I put this on this side, I can't really get the snowman in there. So what I had to do is I want to cut from the back so that the tab is on this side. To do that, I needed to put my die on the back, and bear with me as I do this because I can't do this part on camera, but I have to hold up to the light and see where to position my die and able to get the snowman on the right side. Now I don't want that to slip, so I'm going to grab me a piece of washi tape. Because it's not something I can just look at and do placement again. So I'm going to put this down there. And I'm going to put my washi tape into place. And then I'm going to double check and make sure. Oh, I need to come down a little bit. I'm too high up. So I'm going to hold back up up to the light. And scoot him over. There we go. I was on the wrong side of the card. That was my problem. I thought it looked different from when I did it the first time. I need to be over here. Now I have my big shot over here. And to cut with my die, I leave all my platforms in place, put down one of my acrylic pads, add the next one, and add my top. And then I'm just going to crank this through. Just like that. Remove my top plate, remove my card, and then I'm going to put this back on here and slide it back into my machine so I don't lose anything. Okay, and then we can take this off, and there we have that. Now, the other thing I did was I came in with my fussy cut scissors, and I took this off of here. Now, I'm not throwing this away. I'm going to put this in my scrap bag, my Christmas scrap bag, so I will have it to work with if I need a little scrap for a cluster of some type. This one I'm going to go ahead and trim it off, and I will get rid of those little tiny pieces. Just like that. Okay? Now, this already has a score line here, so I'm just going to go ahead and score it down, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to glue it to the back of my card. Now, one of the things I discovered, I was able to use my Tombow glue to glue to the back cardboard to cardboard, but the Tombow liquid adhesive would not glue to the glitter paper. So I need to come back and use my mat here. And I'm going to glue this side first. And glue that in place. Right on there. And I'm going to hold that in place for just a minute. And while I hold that in place, in fact, I'll set my jar of glue on there. While I'm holding that in place, I'm going to come back and show you what else I had done. I took in, out of the glitter trimmings, I used my little bitty 1/2-inch circle punch, and I cut some snowballs. Now I cut one layer from the glitter paper, and then I cut 2 more from the trimmings from the cardstock. And this is how we're going to make our chipboard snowballs. Instead of them being flush, we're going to make them a chipboard. Now I have 3 of those done for this one, and I'll come back and do the ones for the other card here in just a minute. But I decided I wanted to take and do a pyramid of sorts of snowballs here in the corner. I'm just dusting the back with my craft glue, just like that. And then I have a third one here. Now see, I used the back of the card trimming, and that was fine because nobody's going to see it. It goes on the back. Tell you, I have craft projects in progress all over this craft room today. I'm recording this on Sunday. I am going to a writer's retreat on Tuesday. So everything for the entire week has to get done before I leave Tuesday morning. So it's been a busy morning in the craft room today. Now I've got this in place. I'm going to come back with my craft glue, and I'm using my silicone mat. If you don't have a silicone mat, you really need to invest in one. They are the best things to have on hand for spreading glue and not getting glue on your work surface. And then the glue just cleans right off of them, really super easy. This one is a 6x6 from Stampin' Up. I will link it in the description box below, as well as my sister-in-law's Stampin' Up page on Facebook. If you do not, and her, in fact, I'll probably link directly to that on her Stampin' Up page, actually. So if you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator that you work with, Rhonda would love to help you out. Okay, so now let's talk about those 3 snowballs for this one. That one needs a help. So I'm coming back in here with a punch and set it on top of there and let that hold that down in place and let it dry. Now I'll come back in here with my silicone mat. I have 3 of those punched out, but I need 6 because to make the chipboard element, I need 2 thicknesses of cardstock plus my top layer. And I'm going to get rid of some trim here. And I actually can't figure out what it is I need to pick up. I actually just came down here, I cut this piece off and reserved this piece for something else. It will go in my Christmas colored stash. And then I have this little piece here, and I need 3 dots. So there's 1, 2, 3 out of the glitter paper. Okay. Now this one I can use the glue on. Let me grab it. I think I left it on my work table. I sure did. Wednesday, I'm going to be showing you the book, my cover for my guess I can't blow and talk at the same time. I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be using for the cover for my cabinet cards book. And then I put glue on 2 of those sections. And somewhere along the line I missed one. Where did it go? And when you glue 2 pieces of cardstock together, you're going to get a little sticky, but you want to make sure that you level those up while your glue is dry, while your glue is wet, so you have a minute or 2 to maneuver. See how that one come apart on me? I need something to hold it down with so I can turn loose of it. Just like that. Okay, well, it's determined it's going to hang on to me. So let's go ahead, while it has glue, and glue our snowball piece, our glitter piece, right on top. And then I can put my finger in it, in the middle of it, to hold it down and turn loose. Okay, and we need this one on this one, and somewhere I lost a punch. So I'm going to punch me a new one here. really quick. Maybe on the front of me for all I know. Right there. And then our other glue. Oh, that one needs a little spot of glue. There it is. It's stuck to the glue bottle. There it is. I found it. And when you do that, it just squishes. Now, you do not want to use a double-sided adhesive when you're making your chipboard. You need the glue so when it dries, you have the weight that actually gives it that chipboard feel. If you get glue on your hands, use a little bit of hand sanitizer and a baby wipe, and it'll come right off. You'll be fine. Okay? And I'm going to squeeze those together while they're still damp. Just like that. Okay. Now we'll let those dry a minute, and then we will put them on the one we just made. That one's going to need some weight to it still, but I want to go ahead and glue the, oops, got to remember I got to use the paste glue, the craft glue, because the Tombow will not adhere to the glitter. It needs that heavier based craft glue to adhere down to there. Man, I am all sticky fingers now. I cleaned them off and then I got them right back on there again. And then we'll scoot that one right there. And now it looks like our snowman has a stack of snowballs. Okay, so there is one Rolodex for today. And here is our other one. And I have two Rolodex ready for December, winter, all out of a greeting card for Christmas cards. They come up cheap after Christmas. You can get them really inexpensively, or for that matter, just buy them just ahead of the season at Dollar Tree, which is where I got these. I got these at Dollar Tree for, which would be now $1.25 a box. So that's our memory decks for this week. Simple, simple. Use what you have. Use what's not expensive to fabricate your memory decks cards. You could do this, and if you know somebody who collects the memory decks cards, this would be a great Christmas card for them. Sign it and autograph, or sign it and date it on the back, and drop it in the mail to someone who does the Rolodex, and you have a ready-made Christmas card, just out of the ordinary. I will be back here on Wednesday with the cabinet card, hoping to have the cover for my journal done for that. And then on Friday, I may not be doing a premiere on Friday. I may be live. It will still be at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're going to want to pop in and see, is it live or is it Memorex? In the meantime, get out your crafty tools and have some fun. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you Wednesday. Creative blessings.